We're still 5 months out from Election Day, but one man's campaign for Congress made a stop today in Utica.
Dan Lamb, who lives in Dryden, which is near Ithaca, is the Democratic candidate for Congress in the 22nd Congressional District.
And as News Channel 2's Gary Liberatore shows us, it's the district that now includes Utica.
He's going to step forward and 48-year-old Dan Lamb has been in politics for the past 20 years as an aide to longtime Southern Tier 22nd Congressional District Representative Maurice Hinchey. Earlier this year, Hinchey decided not to run again after 10 terms. So his longtime aide wants the job and has become the Democratic Party's candidate.
The truth is, I love this work. I've been doing this for a long time, and I understand the role of a representative about as well as anyone can.
Redistricting has made the 22nd Congressional District even more scattered than before, now covering parts of 8 different counties, including the portion of Oneida County, which includes Utica and Barneveld, where current 24th Congressional District Representative Richard Hanna lives. So Hanna is now running for the 22nd congressional seat.
Well, about half this new district is in Hanna's current district, and about half isn't. So a lot of that area is in a region I already live and work in.
In Lamb's first campaign stop in Utica Monday afternoon, he often referred to
my opponent, Richard Hanna.
But Hanna is not his opponent. Richard Hanna must first get by fellow Republican candidate Michael Kaczynski of Earlville in a June primary before he can be called that. And you mentioned your opponent, Richard Hanna, but he still has a primary to run. Do you?
Indeed. He could be upset in a primary. I mean, I think that would be a surprise, but it's certainly possible.
Michael Kaczynski told me by phone Monday afternoon that Lamb is speaking prematurely and believes he will beat Richard Hanna in June's primary and that Lamb should be calling him his opponent. Now, as far as politics, Lamb says he doesn't agree with much Richard Hanna has done since being elected in 2010 and points in particular to Hanna's recent vote against the so-called Import-Export Bank, which allots more U.S. money become available for businesses in foreign countries to borrow from the U.S. so they can use it to buy U.S. goods, thus increasing jobs here in America. Well, Hanna responded to this by saying, quote, "I strongly support trade and appreciate the benefits that global exchange can offer for businesses and job creation in New York. I am concerned, however, that this legislation further increases U.S. taxpayer exposure and government participation by 40% in commercial transactions that are better left to the private sector." The Republican primary is set for Tuesday, June 26th. In Utica, Gary Liberatore, News Channel 2.